Alright guys, so I've been wanting to do a video for a while now about my competitive team, and so yeah, I just woke up. I don't really even care. I'm getting sick. My voice sounds a little nasally, but I've been making too many excuses about not making the video, like my room's gotta be clean and all this stuff. So I'm just doing it because it's been forever. I don't really care. Got like bedhead. Okay. Anyways, first thing I'm going over is the competitive basics. I got like pages of notes here, so I'm an organized, ready to go guy. All right. It's 4v4. You're probably used to 6v6, which is in public matches you play 6v6, but in the pros they play 4v4. Let's see. There's 3 competitive game types, which are Capture the Flag, Search and Destroy, and Hardpoint, which is a new game mode this year. It used to be Domination in the old competitive, but now they've replaced it with Hardpoint, so now it's those 3. Also new to competitive this year in Black Ops 2 is that there's no banned perks, and for the most part no banned weapons. They did ban some launchers, so that's good. And there's also, they allowed the score streaks. In previous competitive there was no kill streaks allowed. Let's see, there's 4 basic positions. Let me use Capture the Flag, because that's the easiest to name the positions. One would be a Slayer, which just kills as many people as possible. Then another one would be Objective, which is the guy who goes after the flag. There's Support, which gets cutoffs and sort of protects the objective player. Then there's like a defensive player, which guards their own flag. So those are like the 4 main positions, but you know, you just gotta do whatever you gotta do to win. Don't worry about playing your position. You know, like say it's football and you're a quarterback, you're not gonna be like, oh, I can't run the ball, that's the running back's job. No, you're gonna go for it if it's open, you know. So we just play to win. So what makes pros pros? I would say that they play to win, not to make friends, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play to win, not to make friends. We're gonna camp. I mean, pros are the biggest campers. We're gonna play to win, and if you got a camp to do it, then that's what we're gonna do. You know, it's considered cheap, and people will call you names in the public matches, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. If you're getting the wins, we're getting the wins. Communication is huge in competitive. That's what wins games, is your communication. So constantly talking, calling out where enemies are, like saying when you're gonna use your streaks, where you're headed, all those things. That's what wins, is the communication. And we're gonna have to learn callouts, which on each map there's gonna be certain names for certain areas of the map. So you're not just saying left and right, because you might be in different spots on the map, and left and right, it's gonna be different meanings depending where you are. So we are gonna have to learn different names for like different areas for each map, which will take some time. The biggest thing, I think, is having a good shot. And I mean, because the pros, they don't miss, and then that's how they win gunfights. If you're winning gunfights, it's hard to lose. And to have a good gunshot, you just gotta practice. You know, some people are naturally better at others, but it takes practice to get that good shot. Alright. Might be wondering, what equipment do I need? Well, I would say the only thing that is really necessary, like mandatory, is a headset. I just have Turtle Beach X12s here. You need a headset because you have to communicate, which is very important, and also to hear like footsteps and stuff. Though Black Ops 2 is very nerfed about hearing footsteps, it's still very, very important to be able to hear where enemies are, or else you're going to be at a big disadvantage. Alright, what's optional would be a wired controller because there's less latency than the wireless. I actually have a scuff controller, which is a modified controller with like stuff on it. It's overpriced, but I got it because I'm a committed guy and I love competitive so much and I want to get into it. But here it is. It looks like a normal controller. Here's my control freak stick here, which helps with aim. But you can see it's got these back paddles here to jump and knife really quick, so I don't have to take my finger off the stick. And it's got really sensitive triggers, and the trigger stops right there, so I'm not wasting movement. But that's not necessary at all. That's just optional. I also have a monitor, which has a 2 millisecond reaction time, which is really fast. So, because there's a delay from the information coming from the game to your screen, and that can get you killed sometimes, because you're not getting the information fast enough. So if you play on a big screen TV, there's going to be more of a delay. The bigger your TV is, the more of a delay. So if you are playing on a TV, use in the options, go to like the gaming mode, and it speeds up the reaction time of your TV. But monitors have better reaction times than TVs, mostly, and then the smaller, the faster. So bigger isn't necessarily better for your gaming. Now I'm going to go over how to improve and get better. This year, Black Ops 2 has an awesome new thing, which Treyarch, who I prefer over Infinity Ward, really pushed the competitive scene a lot more. And they have League Play, which is sort of like the competitive game mode list. I play the 4v4 Champions series, because that's what the pros play, is 4v4. They do have 6v6 and other things to try and cater to others, but the Champions series is the three pro game modes, and it's 4v4 on the professional maps. I like to say that getting better is more important than having a good rank. Let me use an example here. So, if you're just playing noobs all day, and players that just, aren't good, and you have a great rank, that's not going to make you any better by playing people who are easy to beat. So, your rank really means nothing because you're just playing bad people. So, it's better to get better by playing the best and not having a good rank, but knowing that you're getting better because you're playing good people. So your rank doesn't mean anything. It's about your skill level that improves. That's what we really want to focus on. If you're just by yourself, go ahead and play League Play. Even if you might have bad teammates, that's what's going to get you better. League Play 4v4 Champion Series. Don't worry about your rank. So I'm trying to say, worry about improving. No, my brother's here. Samuel, be quiet! I'm making it right now. Look. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in here.
You're not gonna put this in here.
Yeah. You gotta say something?
No.
That you wanna be on my team, or?
Yeah.
Sorry about that disturbance. Practice your communication, because a lot of those guys in League Play are also competitive players. You can learn about, I don't know, it's just good to practice. And what's also really cool is how the pros, they play League Play. I've run into some pros myself. It's an awesome experience, and you can sort of gauge where your skills are and, learn what to do from those players. Another way that's very important to getting better is team chemistry and working together. So just constantly communicating with each other. We can't not be shy. You can't just shut down and be quiet. It's better to just keep talking, even though you don't know what you're really saying, than to just shut down and not say anything, in my opinion. So we will have to learn callouts, like I sort of mentioned earlier. What else? Always play with each other. If you see someone on, or if you see me on, send me an invite. Playing with each other is what's going to build that chemistry. If you are going to play League play, make sure you're playing that Champion Series 4v4. If you're not, I recommend you play the competitive game modes and the public matches, 6v6, which is also good practice. Learn where the good routes are, the good spots, where the bombs are, where the flags are. And what's most important is to learn where the hardpoint rotations are in each map. Since it is a new game mode, I think that's one of the most important things to learn is when to rotate to the new hard points and where they are on each map. What's also huge is your internet connection. This is what can make you seem like a great player or a worse player, all based on your internet connection. That's why the big tournaments are held on LAN, which is Land Area Network. They're all on the same network. Because connection is a huge factor in your gameplay. So if it's possible to up your internet connection speed, that would be great. If not, it's not a mandatory thing. It's totally okay. Another way to get better is to watch YouTube videos, which a lot of pros have YouTube channels, and they give tips. They show their gameplay, competitive tournament matches. I've learned so much from this, and I watch it every day. I have my Call of Duty channel, which I only use for watching Call of Duty things and posting Call of Duty stuff. It's great. You can learn how to communicate, what to do, certain situations, how to use certain guns, equipment, all this stuff from the pros themselves, and it's really a great tool. That's why I want to get you guys email, or I'll just personal message you on Facebook. And I'll send you guys the videos every now and then. I recommend that you please watch them. It's going to be very informational, and it's going to help out your game a lot. I feel it subconsciously helps you. It's not like you're thinking, oh yeah, I remember this video to do this. It's just by watching the best do what they do, it's just a natural thing that you sort of learn from it and just copy it. Not copy it, but I don't know, it just makes you a better player, in my opinion, and it really helps. It's like watching film for like football, a team that you're gonna play, sort of like that. All right, now I'd like to go over the vision for the team. First we got to develop the chemistry together. We got to play together. We have to be committed. I feel I'm very committed to getting into competitive. So we just gotta do it. Got to play and practice together. I'd like to play the league play as a team, the 4v4 Champion Series, and if we can get into Platinum Division, I'd say we're a good team that is able to, I'd say, potentially be at the pro level if we can get into Platinum. I'd like to join some tournaments. It'd be awesome to go to a local LAN event where we go there and play. If there's any near us, I'll for sure let you guys know. Otherwise, there are online tournaments at 360icons.com. They hold free tournaments every weekend, I believe. And there's also game battles, which you have like a game battles rank, and you sort of play on the game battles site, sort of like League Play, but it's like on a separate like website, game battles. And they have different rules there too. I'd like to do that because a lot of competitive players, that's how they've gotten known, is through game battles. I'll go over that a little more some other time because there are different rules and whatnot. And I'd also like to say, I understand if you guys got work and things like that. I work. If you don't have time to play during certain times, it's totally fine. But there's also going to be needed a level of commitment because we all got to be on the same, got to have the same mindset, and or else if we're not on the same page and we just want to play casually or whatever, and some of us want to go further than others, then it's not going to work. Well, we're going to have to take separate routes. So that's what I'm going over for the vision of the team for right now. I'd like to just grind out that league play, possibly get into that platinum, get into Masters, that would be great. I don't know if I went over this, but League Play has different like ranks, which is Iron, Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, and then Masters. And then I've heard they're making Pro, which is top 2% in the world. I've never seen a Pro rank yet, so I don't know about that. But I think Masters is the highest right now. But yeah, I'm excited, I'm pumped up, I'm committed, and I'm ready to grind out some competitive play. And you know, if you guys are with me, then I'm ready to go. And I hope you guys are too. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to let me know if you're gonna get on, and I'll let you know if I'm getting on. We also all gotta friend each other, you know, to build that chemistry. So yeah, thanks for watching. Let's go to the top. So I just watched my video, briefly went through it, and I realized I forgot to mention something that's really important to me, and that is that we stay classy as a team. We don't name call, we don't do any of that, even though I'm sure a lot of people on Xbox Live are much deserving of some of that. But I want to let our gameplay speak, and you know, let's not get mad. You know, if we're getting beat, we take it humbly. We don't rage quit. I hate rage quitters. You know, just learn to take it and learn to get better from it. So stay classy as a team, and make that rise to the top. Bang, bang.